নমস্কাৰ প্ৰাগ বিশেষ IPL স্পেচিয়েল পাৱাৰ্ড বাই 1x বেটাৰ আন্টা খণ্ডলৈ মই সমীৰঞ্জনে স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ। আজি IPLত যিখন খেল আছে সেইখন খেল হৈছে পাঞ্জাৱ কিংছ ভাৰ্চেছ ৰয়েল চেলেঞ্জাৰ্ছ বাংগালুৰু HPCA ষ্টেডিয়ামত হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে বিয়লি 7:30 বজাত। আমি এই খেলখনৰ বিষয়ে কথা পাতিবলৈ আমি দুজন ক্ৰিকেটৰ বিশেষজ্ঞক আমি আমন্ত্ৰণ কৰি আনিছোঁ। তেখেতসকল হৈছে সদানন্দ বিশ্বনাথ, তেখেত ফৰ্মাৰ ইণ্ডিয়ান ক্ৰিকেটাৰ, and Noel David, sir, he is a former international cricketer. Welcome to this discussion, gentlemen.
Thank you.
As you all know, that today's match is Punjab Kings versus Royal Challengers Bengaluru, which is going to be held at HPCA Stadium tonight. So my first question to Mr. Noel David, sir, is will Jacks had a game for the Aces versus Gujarat Titans, scoring 100 of just 41 balls. Is this a sign that he has finally found his place in the IPL, sir?
Of course, what a knock it was. What a knock. You know, if you see his first 50 came in around 20 odd balls or 25 balls. But if you see the second 50, what he got to finish his 100 was in mere 10 balls. So it shows the caliber of this player, you know, and the skill what he has. You know, if you see the match, I was watching the match that day, and I could see Virat Kohli on the non-striker and having, you know, was surprised. He was always looking with a surprised face, and when he hit a six before finishing of the game, you know, he had a laugh. That shows how confident that Jack was playing against GT, and I think this knock will always be cherished and remembered by all of us because it comes once in a lifetime. Just like this knocks, it doesn't repeat over and over until you have that ability to do it, you know. And I think this guy is now next year will be highly into the auction. I think people will look out for him. A lot of franchisee will be having an eye on what he does in his domestic circle or if he represents the country. I think all eyes will be on Will Jack for the next auction. We can wish him the best, and I think he'll be the future for his country.
Okay. Sadanandji, you have already heard about the opinion on Will Jacks by Noel David, sir. So would you like to add more? What's your opinion on him? Will Jacks had my first question was like this. Will Jack had a game for the Aces versus Gujarat Titans, scoring 100 of just 41 balls. Is this a sign that he has finally found his place in the IPL? What's your opinion on this? Would you like to add more on this?
He has lit up the IPL season. You know, he has gladdened everyone's heart. What a knock, like Noel David rightly says. His second 50 was of just 10 balls. His first 50, 31 balls. Second 50, 10 balls, and in 6 minutes.
Okay.
Now, I don't know why RCB benched him. For the first 5 games, he never played. He was in the reserves. They brought him in the 6th game, which RCB played. And he proved himself. You know, I mean, he's awesome. And even the English selectors now have picked him for the T20 World Cup. So that's the beauty of Will Jack. He's a great fielder. He can be an exception. He can be a useful bowler. He's a wonderful fielder. And like Noel rightly says, he will be in huge demand in the 2025 IPL. A lot of teams will be bidding for him.
Okay.
But I hope RCB retain him. RCB will retain him.
And my next question will be, what will be the pitch at HPCA Stadium be like? David, sir.
I'll take this question because I went to Dharamshala to watch a match. So
Okay.
quickly I'll take this question and then Noel will come in.
Sure.
Well, the Dharamshala pitch is always known to favor the batters. The ball does come out nicely to the bat. Of course, there have not been too many high-scoring games over there because it's at the foothills of the Himalayas, the Shivalik range. And it's such a most beautiful and most prettiest ground in the world. I went there last season to watch the match when Punjab Kings were playing. I went via Delhi. It was a very tough journey from Delhi to Dharamshala by bus. And I think next time I go to Dharamshala, I'll go via Amritsar. So anyway, because then I can also see the Golden Temple. Well, I think the pitch is an awesome pitch. It's a good wicket for a contest within bat and ball. And yeah, it will be a very good contest. And I'm sure that the RCB boys will try to come up trumps. They will try to once again defeat Punjab and try to just come inch closer to the playoffs. 2 more wins after today's match, RCB can come into the playoffs. Anything can happen in cricket.
Okay, David Shah, would you like to add more on this?
I think this is one of the finest grounds, Dharamshala, because the beauty of it, it's on the hill, above the sea level. And what I've found about this ground is that it is newly laid ground. The outfield was laid recently, I think the wicket also. I was watching the game, last week when Chennai Super Kings was playing Punjab. And I found the wicket to be true enough to bat. The ball was coming, but it was an assist to the spinners also. So I think it is helping the spinners, the medium pacers, and the batsmen. So I think it's a true wicket, and I find that it will be good enough for this game. The wicket, it will be a true wicket for both the teams. Both the teams will be enjoying the atmosphere of the ground because people they love their cricket at Dharamshala, and I feel that it's going to be a crunch game today.
Okay. One of the few bright spots from Punjab Kings this season has been the form of Shashank Singh and Ashutosh Sharma. Will their form be rewarded with a call-up to the India squad for the upcoming Zimbabwe series? This question is to both of you, sir.
Upcoming Zimbabwe series.
Yes.
That's correct. That is after the World Cup. World Cup ke baad. They both somehow, they missed the World Cup. Especially Shashank Singh could have been a surprise inclusion. Ashutosh Sharma is slightly at over 200. Awesome player. And Shashank Singh was a mysterious inclusion. Priti Zinta, the owner of the Punjab team, she purchased him by accident. She thought he was some other player. But now Shashank Singh has proven to the entire world what he's capable of. I mean, he has taken the entire cricketing world by storm with his amazing power hitting. He clears the stadium effortlessly, he even hits the boundaries well, and he's a very good student of the game. And I think both Shashank Singh and Ashutosh Singh, they can both consider themselves, they have a very bright chance of being selected for the Indian team to tour Zimbabwe.
Okay. David sir.
Yeah, true. First the World Cup comes in, and then I think after that Indian team, I think is traveling to Zimbabwe. And I find that the selectors will be picking up a few, second string team, whoever have been left out because after the World Cup, I think India is as a major tour or something. But I find that this whoever's performed during this IPL, especially Shashank Singh, Ashutosh, there are other youngsters, who have been streaming very well in IPL 2024. I think everyone will be looked upon because we have so much of talent in India, a huge amount of talent. And I think we can always field not only one, I think 3 to 4 teams, so much of talent we have. So I think these guys will, down the line, will get an opportunity. And when they get an opportunity, they should establish themselves, and cement their place in the Indian team because they are the future for the Indian team. They are the future for our country because the way they have performed their skills, shown the skills, shown their ability to play in big league. And I hope that Ashutosh and Shashank Singh get a nod in the near future.
Okay, do you have any piece of advice for both the teams?
Enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the environment at Dharamshala, play your cricket hard, play your cricket with a lot of positivity, play within the spirit of the game, and do your best for your franchise, do your best for your state team, do your best for the Indian team when you get an opportunity. So play your cricket, Bixekh. And I'm sure that these two teams, Punjab and RCB, they know it is a crunch game. Noel David also has been emphasizing that this is a very crunch game, especially for RCB, because if we win this game, by a miracle we can try and make it to the playoffs. So RCB के लिए ये बहुत important match है, and I'm sure that they will go gung ho, they will go hammer and tong, and they will put in their best efforts to try and win this match right from the first ball.
Thank you, gentlemen, for sharing your little time from your busy schedule. Hi, প্ৰিয় দৰ্শক, সেয়া আছিল Sadanand Vishwanath আৰু Noel David sir. তেখেতসকলে আজি যিখন মেটচ হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে পাঞ্জাব কিংছ আৰু ভাৰ্চেছ ৰয়েল চেলেঞ্জাৰ্ছ বাংগালুৰু HPCH ষ্টেডিয়ামত সেইখনৰ বিষয়ে অলপ সম্যক আলোচনা আগবঢ়ালে আজি দুইটা টিমকে আমাৰ ফালৰ পৰা আমি শুভেচ্ছা জনাইছোঁ আৰু এইখিনিতে আমাৰ অনুষ্ঠানৰ পৰা বিদায় মাগিছোঁ ধন্যবাদ